So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys my drag Supra right here, which I have behind me. And this thing is already fully built. As you guys can see, we got drag slicks in the back of the car, and we just got some clean rims in the front. Right, I personally love these rims. I think it looks amazing on this car. Let me know what you guys think. And I mean, the drag tires, obviously the drag tires look amazing. And yeah, the color as well is just amazing on this car. I really love the color on this car. It looks amazing. But let's go ahead and just show you guys this build here. I'm gonna just go ahead and take this thing over to the shop. Suspension is a little bit wobbly, but I'll explain that later. It's totally optional. And oh my gosh, this thing is quick. Like, okay, yeah, we're gonna slow it down a little bit. But let's bring this thing into the shop here and actually show you guys this build here. So this thing is amazing. Honestly, one of my favorite drag cars. I mean, I think this thing looks amazing. The color, pinkish purple, I don't even know, but it looks amazing on this car. So let's go ahead and show you guys this build here. For this paint, okay, what the heck? All right, so for this paint, I'm sure a lot of you guys will want to know this color, but okay, what? Yeah, there we go. So 336, 67, and 42 is the color on this car. The reflectance is at 10, so that is pretty much the full color job on this car there. Next thing we have is the wheels. So for the front wheels, I have this rim right here. It is in the Euro section, and that is for the front. For the rear, we have drag slicks on. We have these on right here. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you can get any drag slick you want, but I just have this on it. So yeah, about 3K, not too bad. But yeah, that's the appearance mods. Next thing is the performance, which is the most important part of this car. So stage 3 engine, we got a stage 3 turbocharger on this thing, race brakes, race reduction, tires, we got grip, transmission is on race, and here's the suspension. So the suspension here, I think honestly really helps the launch of this car. It is a little bit wobbly, as you guys saw when I drove, but it also it kind of looks good. If you're just going in a straight line, the suspension looks good. The car looks like it has a lot of power. The front kind of lifts up a little bit, which you guys will see later in the video, but the suspension doesn't really matter. This just kind of helps with the launch, but it's totally optional. You guys can copy if you guys want. Wheel width, it's have full max rear tires, and front is just stock. I do not adjust any of this, as well as steering. Drivetrain, we have it on all-wheel drive. Really affects the launch. For the differential, I have 32 power, 17 coast, 17 preload, 35 power, 17 coast, 17 preload, and for the torque vectoring, I have it on -32. And for the gearing, stock. So that is the full build of this car here. And let's actually just take this thing out onto the road. Okay, we almost hit the wall, but let's just show you guys how quick this thing is. So ideally, when I do drag builds, I always use this stretch of road right here. I think it's the perfect piece of road for a drag race. Not too long, not too short. So let's go ahead and park this thing up, and it's pretty wobbly, as you guys can see. I don't know if you guys like the suspension, but it's totally optional. But let me actually show you guys here. So as you guys can see, the suspension really just kind of looks good when this car is accelerating. Like, you can actually see it move. I don't honestly really don't know how to explain it, but I mean, it really makes the launch good. Since the suspension is so damp, the car easily launches. And I mean, I personally just like the suspension of this car. And I mean, I do admit that it looks kind of weird, pretty wobbly, as you guys can see, but I mean, this is a drag car, so when you're going straight, this thing honestly looks amazing. Like, look at that. Honestly, just amazing. All right, I really like the suspension build on this. But yeah, like I said, it's optional. You guys don't need to have the suspension build on this car, although I do think it kind of helps out with the launch. I mean, the launch on this car is top tier. Like, look at that, perfect launch pretty much. But yeah, this thing is pretty dang nice. I love the color on this car here. Supra, I mean, who doesn't want a Supra drag build? All right, Supras, man, you want the drag build on your Supra. All right, I don't know what else you would do, maybe a drift build, but personally I think a drag build is just super cool on Supras, especially this older model Supra. Honestly, amazing. I wish the Supra spit fire in South Florida, but it doesn't. But it is what it is. I mean, this build is honestly really good. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. I just wanted to quickly show you guys this build here I have for the Supra, if you guys wanted a drag Supra build or something like that. But personally, man, I think this build is amazing. You can kind of pull off a drift, not really, but yeah, honestly I would rate this probably a solid 8 out of 10. Supra isn't that quick, I mean, but that's just how it is in Southwest Florida. Supra originally isn't that fast, so you can't make it extremely fast, but I mean, for a Supra, this thing is pushing almost 200. Crazy. And launches top tier, like I said. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, leave some comment down some video ideas, leave some in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want to see in Southwest Florida. Also subscribe. We are getting very close to our next milestone, which is 20k subscribers. But yeah, also make sure you guys like the video. It really helps the video out a lot. And that's pretty much all for today. I'll see you guys all in the next one.